It's bringing together things which we talk about a lot. There's a lot of jargon out there about technology, about data, about mapping, about innovation. But in this room, we have it really coming together in relation to both a very treasured national institution, the Ordnance Survey, and something that matters deeply to all of us, which is water.
There's always a good time for water, because water, after all, is the stuff of life.
By 2050, we'll have a population on planet Earth of about 9 to 10 billion. And we'll have a significant shortfall of water.
Some of our customers say, why do we pay for this? It just falls from the sky.
I think the trouble with water is that people take it for granted.
People don't recognise both the value of the resource itself and what has to be done to make it available to them.
In some areas there's more than enough water, and in other areas we have a shortage of supply.
We know that there is a lot of fat put down our sewers, there are a lot of baby wipes put down our sewers. We spend millions every year trying to clear all that out.
We pollute the water supply in various ways, and then we have to pay the cost of cleaning it up.
What keeps me up at night is this diffuse pollution, this pollution from multiple sources. It's very difficult to track it back to where did it come from. Therefore, it's very difficult to do anything about it.
We've got to start looking at new ways to manage our business, because if we carry on staying as we are, we will have issues in 15, 20 years' time.
Although it sounds like somebody else's problem, it is in fact our problem. So we either have too little water, not enough water to irrigate crops through the summertime, and therefore we get misshapen crops and rejections of farmers' produce. We're familiar with the problems of too much water, flooding, disrupting lives, disrupting transport systems, and disrupting the things we do daily. So we have problems with water quality. What we put down our sewers, what we put down our sinks, causes all sorts of problems further on down the line. We have an ageing distribution structure for water, both pipelines to houses and businesses, and our sewerage systems as well. So we have leaks all over the place. And finally, we have problems in the way we behave with water, as organisations, as individuals, as householders, and what we put down the sink, and how much water we use to produce goods and services. So what we want people to do is look at the problem statements that will be published on the 1st of December on geovation.uk/challenge. Think and talk to their friends, business colleagues, others about how they could solve those problems differently and create a business in doing so.
This is absolutely for everybody. It doesn't matter what your background is, what your experience is. It's all about the idea.
It's often said that utilities and water can be quite inward-looking, and I think there's always a danger of that. So to have people from outside of the sector who have experience of solving these kind of problems, experience of innovating in a very geographically dispersed industry, that can only be a good thing.
They have some real potential opportunities for us to use as a sector, rather than relying on traditional monitoring or traditional engineering technology. We need to be looking for some things that can really help us move with a step rather than incremental.
I'm interested in tapping into the best and the brightest sources of ideas and innovation to help us solve some of the very thorny problems we've got with water.
It just highlights our ambition to get more involved in these sort of activities that give us a different perspective, because if we carry on doing our traditional approach to water management, we'll struggle.
So Geovation is all about thinking globally but acting locally.
So one of the things that we're looking for I think here is, yes, there's some global issues. Can we actually start to solve some of them here?
Because it affects all of us in our everyday lives. So I think there's never been a better time for this challenge.